Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
It's 2019.
Still.
Just for a little longer. So there's no reason to be sad. But tonight, we're going to be sad.
I'm always sad.
It's going to be very sad.
Sad or angry?
Probably both. Sad,
Mostly sad.
angry.
I'm angry that I'm sad.
Ooh, sangria. So tonight, we're talking about sangria, the sadgria.
That sounds great. Because you won't be sad after a sangria. Or 10.
Or will you? Tonight on Boss Barrel Radio, Music Edition, whatever the hell we call it. Ooh. We're going to be talking... What was that?
I don't know.
Well,
The spooky podcast was
you
last time.
totally threw me off on that one.
I don't know. You're like, tonight on this spooky edition. I'm like, that's
Tonight
kind of
on Boss Barrel Radio, Music Edition.
Sunday.
We're going to talk about sad music. And I'm Walter Cronkite.
I'm Wilford
no.
Brimley with the diabetes.
I am Griffin Hoffmann, and that was Gene Sopher Jr., not Wilford Brimley.
I'm very sad right now.
Collin, Connett, say your name.
Hello. I am Collin Connett.
Love it.
And I'm not a sex offender.
Is Wilford Brimley alive?
Yes.
He is? Does he still have the diabetes?
He beat it. He outpaced
He
it.
beat diabetes?
Yeah.
The first man to beat diabetes?
Like the Flash.
So
he outpaced the time.
So
God,
he's
I
like-
wish I knew
You
this.
really can run away from your
So
problems.
he's like the
then.
Magic Johnson of diabetes.
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, he
Except-
really kind of is, actually.
Except instead of Cash Money, it was Quaker Oats.
There's a lot more money in Quaker Oats.
The money is in the oats. There's always money in the oat stand. Hey, yeah, we're going to talk about video game music, as we always do. But this time it's going to be weird because it's not going to be exciting. It's going to be sad. But that's okay. We're going to like it and still be excited about it. I have a hard time with this. You guys, pull us out of the fire.
Look, here's the fun thing. Like, as much as Griff will say that sad music is less entertaining, I feel like it does a great job of really setting the emotional tone for things and really makes you think about that later. Makes you, when you think of a game or when a certain song comes on, it brings you back to that moment.
Griff is going to feel much better when we have just a healthy group cry between three bros.
Yeah, you guys.
I thought you were going to say Griff is going to feel much better when he goes and listens to Gangplank Galleon after this.
That's not a sad song, Griff. You were not allowed.
Because I like that
You were not
song.
allowed to listen to that.
I'm just going to put that song in for every song we listen to.
Let's not do that. So, we have Griff has a list of 4, and Colin and myself have a list of what?
A lot. But
lot.
we're only
Many.
choosing some of those.
So the goal is we're each going to pick 4, got to work it from there, and then have honorable mentions afterwards. So
So why don't you guys go first, and then I'll be the trailer, so it doesn't seem like I don't have anything going on.
do you want to start first, Colin?
No, you can go ahead with your Sega games.
Wait. In due justice of our standard medium and format, we do not have the order built out. So, live, how we doing this?
Let's start with our third,
So-
our 4th favorite out of the
Which
4.
does not align with anything we've done before. Perfect. I love it.
This should be the rule. We build up to the best one. I feel like that's how things should work.
Shut up, Colin.
You build up to the best song.
Yeah,
You build the suspense.
That's
If you-
assuming that people are interested enough to list that.
But if you start with the best song, then they're really not going to be interested in listening to the rest.
Don't start the show with the showstopper.
That's
I
right.
understand that.
That's right.
But also,
This ain't the circus.
it's 2019, man.
But listen, man, these are
Turn it
all
on its
good.
head.
These are all good. None
But
of these
it's
are
sad. So, like, by the inverse of the pyramid, now you get the worst one out of the way, and it's all fucking mashed potatoes and meat afterwards. You get your
How
vegetables
about you
done.
just pick which one you want to start with
That's
and
an
go from
interesting
there?
take.
What do you want to do first?
I'm starting with my number 4 and working up to my number 1.
I'm just
Love
going to
it.
pick one from my list.
You do that.
Okay.
I want you to do you. I want you to be comfy, Gene.
Here comes at least 12 sad songs.
So, Colin, what's it going to be?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, this is from Metal Gear Solid 4, and the title of the song is Enclosure,
So why did you pick it?
because it's sad, and it makes me cry inside. It's Okay to Cry.
Nope, not feeling it.
Well, that's because you're a heartless bastard, Gene.
True.
Snake!
That will probably not be the only Metal Gear Solid song Metal Gear song that we're listening to at some point. But what prompted you to pick this song, Mr. Connett?
You know, it's just a sad part of the game, and it makes you feel sad inside. And
What
when
part
Griff,
of the game was that?
when Naomi dies,
Oh,
and when spoiler alert,
So who's Naomi? Oh,
and when Griff said, "Hey, we should pick some sad music to listen to and be sad," I was like, "Wow, this song makes me sad." So I picked it because it's sad. That's why, Gene.
did you cry when you played the game?
was your number?
I did not.
Number one saddest song or no?
This is not my number one. I'm building up to my number one.
got it, okay.
Gotta save the best for last. You know?
No, that's good. We're all going from different angles on this.
Gene.
All right, so lead down to me.
Oh, I wanted to talk more about Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, let's
4.
talk about
Let's
it.
talk about Metal Gear Solid 4. I've never
What
played
was the
it.
saddest part of Metal Gear Solid 4?
That it was released.
That is an adequate survey says number one that it was released.
That's
Collin,
fair.
do you have an answer?
That's fair.
I was just blowing smoke in my ass. I've never actually played it.
No answer.
No.
Okay, okay. Let's look at the survey. It says monkey in a diaper. Johnny stopped shitting himself.
There's a monkey in a diaper in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yep.
So what I'm getting at here, what I'm getting here is that
Ocelot convinced himself.
Griff doesn't like Metal Gear Solid 4.
Are you kidding me? I love Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite games ever.
Was this what you were showing me the outtake? No, that was 2.
Was 3.
Was that 3? Okay.
Yeah. Secret Theater I've played for both of you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is one of the best things ever, where you have Ocelot, the voice actor, saying, "Bitch! Bitch!" No, it's very good. No, Metal Gear Solid 4 is fantastic. It's really cool. It's long and drawn out and stupid, but it's the only video game that has a podcast in it. It has split screen,
It's art.
single player. It's really good. You could grab a dick on a statue and it falls off because you grabbed it too much.
I feel like I need to
Just
play
like
this game.
real life.
Just like real life. What happened to David?
Oh, I remember David.
The statue of David.
His dick fell off.
Oh no, I meant yeah. You know David, not statue David. Regular David.
His dick is gone.
Regular David. Speaking of regular David, save us, Gene.
Oh, right.
A bit
So-
off topic just for a moment. I want to mention something that isn't sad, and that's Griff's socks right now.
Oh, my pizza socks.
Griff is wearing pizza socks, and they're very nice.
They're also Christmas trees.
I see
I
that.
was just looking at the fucking star on the top of the pizza Christmas tree. So anyways,
Go ahead, Gene.
so I'm not going to follow Colin's philosophy of I'm going to pick the worst song and then work my way up.
It's not the worst song.
All right, so his worst song that he decided to pick.
It's the worst best song.
Whatever.
All right, Carson Daly.
So, anyways, so I have 3 that are tied for pretty much my number 1, and I think all of them are great. I'm going to start with the most obscure out of those 3, and then work my way towards the more probably well-known. So, on my list, it's listed as number 2. It's the song "End" in the game Darius Gaiden, released on the Sega Saturn. And there'll be a running theme through a lot of my songs where they're very
Genesis.
not well, there's not a lot of Genesis songs this time, but it's more of just they're
that's
very
interesting.
very empty sounding. So I'll let it roll. So, spooky, not spooky. But...
Wrong month!
Oh God, what have I done? We didn't listen. So yeah, it's I feel like it's a very great, empty sounding song where the game Darius Gaiden is a kind of like an R-type game where it's a shooter, side-scrolling, and this is played at, you have to beat the final boss with the kind of credits where you're still flying around a bit, but it always makes you think of a very empty, very desolate, very just like you are alone, even in victory in that situation where you blew up this big, spooky, scary death monster, but you're also in the middle of space, kind of fucked.
It didn't make me feel sad, but I can dig it, dude.
Yeah, I like the whining, like, oh, it's not whining, it's yeah, like crooning or something. I don't know what it is, but it was nice.
Operatic chorus.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I just dig it.
And that's your number something?
That's my number something.
Number something.
Number something.
All right, so I'm going to go with Gene's School of Thought here on number something too. I'm going to play a song that is from everybody's favorite video game, and the video game everybody knows, Lost Via Domus.
I played that yesterday.
Oh, you did?
No,
yeah?
I didn't.
How did you fare with the circuit breaker puzzle?
Yeah, I had to completely bypass it. It was too complicated.
Impossible. Liar.
I decided I killed giant crabs on the beach instead.
False.
Yeah, the beach.
What the hell is this game?
This was the video game called Lost Via Domus that came out around the time that Lost wasn't bad.
Oh, God.
Is this actually based on?
This is the TV show Lost, a spin-off video game that was like, hey, they were injecting this into the lore of the Lost realm. So, like, you were there on the beach, you were investigating the hatches, you were doing all the things the character's doing throughout the course of the story.
Does Pepsi Man make an appearance?
God, I wish. But so if anybody like watched the show, like there was like the Swan Hatch, and this was like, oh, there's the Swan Hatch, but there's also the Black Swan Hatch, and like they dealt with like Jacob's boat and all these weird kind of like weird one-off things, and it was assumed into canon, and it was fucking terrible. But I played it, and at the time I was really into Lost, and I also worked at Blockbuster. So what I would do was I would put this game on the like the kiosk that would then be in front of the store when people would walk in. Now, okay, let me caveat this saying, like, I wasn't a piece of shit and would, like, only put this on. Like, sometimes I put cool shit on, too. I played a lot of people in Soul Calibur 4.
That's a great game.
And let them beat me. No, they just beat me.
If you couldn't see it, he had the air quotations.
Yeah. But I had this song playing as part of the Lost Via Domus game. And this was... I'll just set this here. The second you press the pause button in the game, this song would start playing. So I'm going to hit the play button, right? Meow.
And pause.
So yeah, you want to talk about actual sad songs? There you go. That's a good one. The thing that I love so much about it is when you'd hit that pause button, you'd get that immediate like ba, which you would think would be like a button press noise, but then it would then trail off to be the next note of the song in that progression. Yeah, very, very bad game. But phenomenal usage of music and actual like game systems where you, I don't know. There's nothing I can ever think of. Like I come back to this. I'm sure I've said this on podcasts before, where I adore the fact that you press a button and you get a noise immediately. That's not like the video game. It's like you begin a chorus of melancholy. It's fucking cool as hell.
It's almost like you'd be less pressing a button on a control and more of hitting a key on a piano, because that's how it starts, where it's boom.
That's brilliant, Gene. Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
But no, it's great.
That was surprisingly good.
It's stunningly good considering.
Are you saying my song or Gene's comment?
Your song. I haven't been listening to Gene, actually.
You're well ahead of it. Everybody who's listening to this podcast right now.
I actually haven't been listening to anything since you said you worked at Blockbuster. What's Blockbuster?
Oh, once upon a time. No, that was very, very melancholy and very, like, I like the combination of the piano and the violin later, where the piano sets the tone and the violin kind of takes it further into kind of a more. It almost made me think like I was watching like Schindler's List again, where it's like a very dark, sad narrative.
So dark and sad. Oh god. All right, who's up next?
Hello, it's me.
So you're gonna pick your number one?
No, I'm gonna pick my number 3 now.
You fixed that link, right?
Yes. Also, that isn't even my number 1 anymore. I hate you. Okay. So my next choice is from Chrono Trigger, everyone's favorite soundtrack. And the title of this song is At the Bottom of Night. And I'll let you give this a listen, and then we'll...
So is there a hung top looking for a bottom of the night?
Power bottom of the night. Here's a great song. Does this have your approval, Gene?
Oh, we've actually been talking for a while. We just got edited because of some horrible things that were said.
That's not true.
I know, I'm a filthy liar. No, that's great. It's definitely got the Chrono Trigger vibe to it with just the instruments or the nature of those sounds. But yeah, it seems less sad and a little...
Where does that happen in the story or in the game? Where is...
It happens in a couple instances, but the one I always remember it with is when Marley or Marl or however you pronounce her name.
How do you pronounce it?
I pronounce it Marley.
I do too.
Because Marl sounds kind of dumb.
Yeah. Merle.
All I can think of is Merle from The Walking Dead.
No, it's just the ultimate crossover of...
So anyway,
you're solid. Merle. Meryl.
I always remember it from when she has Chrono's body under the tree at the top of the mountain when they're trying to bring him back.
Got to get that clone at the
Spoilers.
Millennial Fair.
Spoilers. Chrono dies forever. Except not really, because you can go back in time. So forever means shit. Time travel.
No, good stuff. Like pretty much every single theme that we've ever picked here, there's always going to be a Chrono Trigger song because they have great songs in there.
Because you can pick anything from Chrono Trigger and it's going to be good. It's foolproof.
Yeah, it's almost like our lists are completely based around Chrono or Xeno related music.
Hey.
Is there something wrong with that?
There's a lot of Secret of Mana bullshit in there too.
Was this, do you know off the top of your head if this was a Nomura track? Nobuo Uematsu came into Chrono Trigger when there was a little bit of an uncomfortability, health issues with Mitsuda, and he kind of stepped in and finished up a little track, a couple tracks. It's actually really interesting if you look it up. It's on Apple Music right now. If you want to pull up the Chrono Trigger soundtrack, it credits Uematsu and Mitsuda differently as appropriate, and you can tell like the difference between the tracks. It's really cool. Like one sounds more Final Fantasy and one sounds more Xena.
Right.
It's fucking cool as hell.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you for putting more Chrono Trigger on the pile here.
Hell yeah, dude. And we got some dank music lore.
I'll tell you what though.
You know,
I'm not sad.
I'm not sad either.
Well, you know,
I mean, the saddest I was with my own choice.
And the saddest I was with my own choice. Huh. Interesting.
Good thing we started from the top.
Gene, you look confused.
Yeah, because you know what? Sure. My next pick, which is number whatever. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
You're not next.
Oh, I'm not next. Who's next?
No, I think you actually are next.
No, Colin, what's your next pick?
Okay, well, my next pick. We're not to number 1 yet, Gene. Come on.
Oh, your number...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You're number 2?
Go ahead, Gene.
Oh, are you sure?
It's okay.
So my next whatever pick... Well, hold on. Are you sure, Colin?
I want you to pick.
So my next whatever pick is going to be a game from the PS1 or PlayStation 1. It's a Star Ocean 2. It's the theme
Thank you for clarifying.
I just realized how idiotic that sounded afterwards, and I don't care. I do not. So it's from the game Star Ocean 2, which is obviously the second Star Ocean. Mm-hmm. Or is it? I don't know. I don't know if they released some weird-ass ones afterwards. But it's the theme of the character Rena, where it's very sad even when you first meet her and you don't know any of her backstory. But as you progress through the story and get to know how she came to this place and how you met her and on this planet, it's a pretty big downer. And it makes sense why this theme is so much sadder than most others. And it's really good. I like it. So that would be Rena's theme.
It's a goodie.
Which it helps to know the backstory of that too, but it's basically she finds out that she was adopted, she was sent to where she is or she was sent to the planet she's on by an advanced civilization to escape like genocide or destruction, and ends up having this item that these very, very bad men want to further, destroy a lot of people. So it's kind of a downer.
Was that a PlayStation 2 game? You said, right?
I think no, it was PlayStation 1. Great game though, fantastic game.
The PlayStation 2 one was the bad one.
That was the
Till the end of time.
Oh, that was super bad.
That game sucked.
I mean, I bought that game being so excited. I'm like, oh my god, another Star Ocean, and I'm like, what in the Christ am I playing? It's
the end of that was so completely nonsensical.
Look. If you just believe,
Listen,
it's a great game.
You just need to believe in the love of your happiness and friendship and everything.
Oh, this sounds very bad.
And then you can exist because you see they didn't exist.
So if your recycling bin on your computer believed really hard
that it was real,
then
it could just be
Are you
real.
guys talking about Kingdom Hearts?
Oh god,
Sounds
they're
like
like
you're
the
talking
same
about
fucking
Kingdom
game.
Are we?
Wait, Final Fantasy X?
Oh god.
I think it's my turn.
Play it.
Next.
Play Xenogears.
I
bet it's Xenogears.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play the song
I bet it's a new one.
Small Two Pieces. So yeah, another after we did our very intelligent, very concise deep dive on Yasunori Mitsuda that we all knew everything about.
Of course,
he did, and we had.
But we
all
didn't
the
have
facts
to
right.
edit because we were saying a bunch of fart jokes.
Yeah. Now we're all here, and we're gonna play this song that's very good from Xenogears. That's a sad song, but a real one, but a really sad one.
Ooh.
Like not a not sad song.
I'm preemptively sad for this song.
I don't know if I'm sad or not, or sad about not being sad.
I'm aroused.
Motion detected at
Run through the cold of the night as passion burns in your heart. Ready to fight, a knife held close by your side. Like a proud wolf alone in the dark, with eyes that watch the world. And my name like a shadow on the face of the moon. Broken mirror, a million shades of light. The old echo fades away, but just you and I can find the answer, and then we can run to the end of the world. We can run to the end of the world.
Well, hey guys,
Hi.
what did you think about that actual sad song?
You know, I really loved this song, but I really liked Celine Dion and Titanic's song better.
it is very much a Celine Dion song for sure. For realsies, I hear that too. Here for wherever you are. Just gonna shut your levels off here for a second. Yeah,
I really hate that part in Xenogears when Jack, just dies.
There was room on the fucking door, dude.
No, it's a spaceship.
I leveled my
spaceship
door
door.
up. I grinded that door out.
Holy shit.
That song's really good, y'all.
I hate video game songs with words, but this is okay because it's Xenogears.
Right.
And that's how it works.
One of the weird things about this song is I don't actually know if this is in the game Xenogears. This is part of the soundtrack.
I
of
do
Xenogears.
not remember the song being in the game.
Right.
It could be one of those things where they just had the actual the words taken out and they just had the background, the
Nope.
orchestra.
I wouldn't even go that far.
Unless it played
I've never played Xenogears.
Unless
so I don't
it played at the end during the credit sequence or something like that, but I don't remember this being in the game.
No, I don't think it is. But the official soundtrack for Xenogears contains this and many other songs, much like Foreshadowing. The other Xeno games contain weird songs that may not actually be in the game, but are associated with the game, and only associated with the game. It's not like this was like a J-pop song that was on the radio. Like, no, this is Xenogears. And I love that song. It has that Gallic vocalization that Yasunori Mitsuda become in his later life becomes to really own. He really gets down on that in Chrono Cross, and then of course all the other Xeno games, Xenosaga games, as you may see here in my next choices. But man, lay back and let that wash over you. Celtic vocals with fucking flute instruments wash over you, and I dare you to fucking draw a hot bath with a bottle of wine and listen to some fucking small two pieces and not shed a tear. Dare you. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay. Let's move over to Final Fantasy VI.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to say about it while I'm clicking through things?
Yeah.
So Final Fantasy VI is what, Final Fantasy 1 here?
Final Fantasy VI.
Or is it Final Fantasy 9
Came
here?
after Final Fantasy V.
I love that one that was online.
What?
What was it, Final Fantasy 32? Which is Final Fantasy...
32?
Man, this is my favorite song.
But that's Japanese. I mean, American... That's
no.
5,
Well, so
right?
this was Final Fantasy 3 in North America.
Oh, thank
but
God.
It's actually Final Fantasy 6, in case anyone was wondering. The name...
I'm so glad that you just explained that right off the bat.
Yeah. Shut up. The title of the song
this one has
is...
Cloud in it?
No, that's Final Fantasy 11.
Can I play this one on the PC?
Yeah,
this
you
one's got
can. No, this one's only for the 3DO, actually.
This one's got Vaughn, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's the bad guy.
Moogles?
Moogles.
Oh, there's
Mogs.
No, it's Mogs.
Well,
What do you...
The plural is... I feel like Mog is an individual Moogle.
Is it?
Yes, because in
you
Final
wrong?
Fantasy VI,
I
all
would
the other
agree.
Moogles have different names, and Mog is one of them.
6 as in 3 or 2? Or
3.5. The name of the song is Forever Rachel, and we're going to listen to it now. Go. So, in case you couldn't tell, that wasn't Super Nintendo hardware. It was actually a remastered version of the song.
No, you know what? I just couldn't tell.
Yeah,
Who is Rachel?
Rachel. So Rachel is Locke's girlfriend, who he is dead. She's very dead.
I thought his girlfriend was a Moogle.
No.
So it's not his girlfriend who's actually in Canada. And they talk on the internet.
You see,
right?
he doesn't know where she is.
They talk through MoogleNet.
Oh, through Moogle.
He doesn't know where she is, but he's hoping she's alive. And well, it turns out that she's dead. Well, she's actually in suspended animation, but she's dead.
Does she actually turn out being dead, or she come back to life?
Yep,
afterwards?
nope, she's dead. She's actually reborn as the Phoenix, and you get the Phoenix Esper. But yeah, she's dead,
So she's still alive.
kinda.
Well, she's a phoenix now, so she's not dead.
She's the Phoenix now, so she's not. But she's not.
Well,
Rachel.
this song is not sad
She's
anymore.
not Rachel anymore. Okay, Rachel's gone, and Locke is very sad.
Rachel.
Yes,
What about Mog?
Mog.
It's always Rachel.
So after
your
Rachel
thoughts
was
about-
dead, he hooked up with Mog.
What do you think was better, the Rachel haircut or the Mog haircut?
the Mog haircut. I
Yeah,
mean, let's just be real here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Undeniable.
Okay, now that we're done making fun of my song, let's make fun of Gene's song.
Excellent. I'm going to choose a song for you guys to make fun of now.
Okay, perfect. I hate this song.
So, I'm kind of torn for my next whatever.
Uh-huh.
I am going to go with... Oh, hell, number 7 on my list. This is from The Legend of the Dragoon. It's the opening theme song, which is a great game. It's got kind of a very strange story, and spend most of the game pursuing your goddamn girlfriend.
Legend of Dragoon. Woo! Party!
Yeah,
Love this
party
game.
of the Dragoon, yeah. So yeah, this is the opening theme. I feel like it sounds fairly somber. I mean, it's not kind of as slow as I would think as with most sad songs, but
I miss
still think it's
Lavis.
fairly sad. Oh yeah, he's like the Sean Bean of
Spoilers.
Okay, yep. So let it go. So yeah, that is I feel like a fairly sad song where knowing the story in that game, it's kind of fucking all over the place, but I think it falls in line with the your girlfriend might be causing the end of the world.
I hate that bitch.
It was cool. There was some dissonance. I like the sitar. I don't know much about Legend of the Dragoon except that it sucks. No, just kidding. We were talking off air about my middle school persuasions about the game. So yeah, I've never actually went to it. I own it, I think, and maybe a strategy guide.
It does a great job of having one of your characters die and then be replaced with another character who's the same goddamn person.
Oh, that's what I was told.
It does a great job of yelling out the names of your awesome attacks, and it sounds really, really bad.
Oh my!
Volcano!
Burning rush. Okay, I fucking heard that a million goddamn times.
Oh, that sounds like Dot Hack. The Cruise. That may need to be an entirely different podcast.
That certainly does sound like that.
Yeah, so that was good. I like that a lot. Very mellow. Again, I don't feel sad.
I don't feel sad either.
I wasn't sad.
I feel melancholy.
So like sad diet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sad diet. That's a good way to put it.
We're gonna be like Sad Zero nowadays, or Sad Max, or
Yeah. Oh God, Sad Max was so good. The color schemes. I would prefer this in black and white, but
So Griff, what's your next whatever?
my next whatever.
Or number whatever, excuse me.
My next whatever is going to go back from the number 1 thing to I had the number 3 thing, and we're going to do this song from Xenosaga.
Switching it up.
It's called Spirit Tilda Kokoro.
But Griff, Xenosaga was a bad game that I didn't like.
Tilde.
Why do you keep saying tilde?
Because that's the name of the song.
Oh, I thought you meant we were saying like the squiggly line over an N when you...
It's tilde. That's the squiggly.
Yeah. So this person named their... All right, so what's this song?
The song's called Spirit, tilde, Kokoro, tilde. That's what it's fucking called. Yeah, this game's terrible.
You're not wrong.
I've been watching you a while since you walked into my life. Monday morning, when first I heard you speak to me, I was too shy to let you know, much too scared to let my feelings show, but you shielded me, and that was the beginning. Now at last we can talk in another way, and though I try, I love you. It's just so hard to say. If I only could be strong and say the words I feel. My beating heart begins to race when I turn to see your face. I remember that sweet
Griff,
Hey,
would you
guys.
would you like a tissue?
I would. So I like this song and these songs a lot because they're really good and very emotional, and not even really tied to the game. Because again, Xenosaga sucks. Like, I didn't finish it.
Same.
I have no connection to the game, but it has some like emotional resonance. And this is gonna sound really fucking stupid. And I'm so glad Jen's not right here, so she can't make fun of me, but the entire internet can. Like, when I was in middle school or high school and this game came out, like, I had these songs on CD, and I would go, like, drive into a fucking Target parking lot and put this in my CD and change it in my car and just fucking, like, listen to it and melt. And it was so fucking, like, intense for me, like, just listening to that, like, Celtic again, music and hearing like the notes and I don't know, just like being there, it meant nothing. It just guys, stop looking at me right now, like I can't stop. I'm blotting my tears, but like, yeah, it really got to me. It was very intense and it was fucking cool.
No, I get it. Like,
That's really deep, bro.
It's got a very like longing tone to it. It's well put together. It makes you think of like almost like a sad love song to somebody who doesn't have a song to sing to. I guess, I don't know,
or knows what the fuck is going on. It's just like hitting like somebody's singing a love song in a language they don't know. But I loved it. It meant a lot of things to me. So follow that up, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It's me.
It's Collin.
Is this your number one?
This is my number one.
Oh, so you fancy. You put numbers on your
I'm a
picks?
fancy boy.
You fancy.
This is from Breath of Fire.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, I know. The name of this song is Sarah because it happens. It plays when something happens to Sarah. It's very sad.
I think I loved her role in Resident Evil 4.
Same Sarah. We'll talk about it more after the song.
Collin, would you also like a napkin?
Yes, but for a different reason.
That's disgusting.
He had to kill his own sister, Gene.
Spoilers!
He's like, oh, okay. At the end, he has to kill. I was like, wait a minute. He doesn't have to kill his own sister at this scene.
Game's like fucking 90 years old. Not
Buried
spoilers
in a,
anymore.
Buried in a
Very-
fucking garbage vat in Texas, like with ET.
Very good game,
Okay,
though.
Breath of Fire is very good.
Agree.
Very good. Then the series became very bad.
When did it become very bad for you?
After
Yes.
3.
The PS fucking version, whatever.
Whatever
that one is.
Dragon Quarter was, or whatever the hell that was.
I would agree with that.
I don't know, when
yeah.
you had like the dragon genes or whatever, and you were morphing into a bunch of random.
That
garbage
was
monster.
3.
That was 3. I thought that was pretty shitty.
3 was alright.
I think the Dragon Quarter was
Dragon
the-
Quarter
the
was a
Swan.
hot pile of doo-doo that no one should have to play.
Swan Song is something that's like, oh, this is the way it goes out, and it's good. It was good, but it's bad. And like, no, this is the hot trash of it. No, Dragon Quarter sucked.
Yeah.
I don't think I got that far because I got stopped at 3 because I was like, this is hot garbage.
3 wasn't too bad.
Yeah, fair enough.
But, I mean,
Man, I can turn to all these amazing dragon things that don't do a fucking thing.
yeah, it doesn't really matter. And, yeah, that's it's a good old-fashioned sad song there for you.
On the SNES, good shit. Sounded great.
Yep.
Felt a little brooding.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep.
Yeah, good choice.
Thank you.
I feel a little sad.
I feel a lot of sad, man.
Gene?
All right, so my number whatever, which this is probably gonna honestly be my favorite out of my entire list. It's from the game Celeste. It's the track's called Awake. Which
So
Celeste,
this is your number 1.
yeah, my number whatever one. This is like the game itself has a great soundtrack, just a phenomenal soundtrack. The game
Confirmed.
itself is great. The story is great, and it deals with a lot of like the anxiety of overcoming things overcoming things in the sense of dealing with anxiety of you're going to accomplish a task that seems like you're climbing a goddamn mountain, but it's more of just doing something small and dealing with that. So this song is kind of after trying to do something and falling down and failing. I mean, the next songs end up leading up to you succeeding or building back, but this is kind of like the lowest point during there. And it's
But also you're climbing a literal mountain.
so yes, play the song. So yeah, that's my sad song.
That's really good. Very, very good. Celeste is also a very good game.
It's a very, very fantastic game.
I felt like I was climbing a mountain of sadness. You know?
Yeah, I always find it weird, though, where it's like, the game is like, this is a tale of woe-begotten people and their struggles, and then you must platform. And I'm like, fucking ludonarrative dissonance, where it's like, but what if it's just hard to platform? And they're like, no, but this is your journey as much as your character's journey. I'm like, but it's fucking mean and annoying. So yes, I played
story.
I played a lot of Celeste, and I liked Celeste a lot. And the music is fantastic.
Did you get all the strawberries, Griff?
No, I didn't. I got nowhere near all of it. I didn't even finish the game, which is why I've never talked about it before on the podcast. In the realm of finishing it. But yeah, it's very, very good. But like the whole... the message of like the depression and overcoming... it never really landed on me because I never finished the game. Or never, like, probably got to that point where it was like, okay, this is, like, conveying that message. Like, I think I was probably still, like, in that
This
early
is a mountain.
stage. Yeah, this is a mountain, this is the platform. Yeah, but still, amazing music, and amazing music a million layers deep. You can pretty much put on any track from... Celeste and have a great time.
It's a terrific soundtrack.
Sad or not sad.
Fantastic.
Who's up now?
That'll be you, Griff.
It's you.
It's me.
So what's your number one?
Whatever. Number one.
Night Trap.
You'll get caught up in the...
I'm sorry, what? I was going to put this on mine, and then I saw you had it on yours.
Oh, the cock block.
You got me good.
Nonetheless, another... It's Nori Mitsuda track from Chrono Cross. This is a game that is fantastic and has a fantastic soundtrack, and it's very sad and brooding. So if you haven't liked any of the songs previously to this point, it's not going to change. They're all very good. Sit back, relax, brew some tea, shed some tears, have a good time, or a bad time. Either one's fine. So you guys want to go into the water and like fall off into the ocean and die?
I want to do it.
Sounds pretty good, right?
I would do it to this song.
Would it sound better if then you magically transformed into a lynx? I like this song a lot. Again, Yatsuri Mitsuda, mellow and chill and calming and eclectic and what do we call that? Not Irish, but whatever the term is for that. It is quite nice, and I like it a lot, and it makes me feel not bummed out, but it has that effect of, this is a little sad. All right, guys.
I like it.
That's the extent of all of my sad music. You have more. You're sadder people than me. You sad motherfuckers. You sad fucks. What do you want to play to make other people sad?
I have a couple mentions.
All right, let's listen.
Let's do an overlooked game, I think. Radiant Historia.
Oh.
I'm surprised this was not in your top, like, 2.
See, that really with a lot of... Honestly, any one of these could be, like, the best one. So many of these that I've chosen are just, like, really good, and I just couldn't choose
because
between them. This is a super good one. This is called Where the Wind and Feathers Return.
Okay. Any context on that, or you just want to drop that?
It just... I mean,
drop
honestly,
it
it just plays in a lot of different sad or
moments.
sorrowful moments in the game. So there's several different places where this can play. It's a game that's really kind of in the same vein as Chrono Trigger, where you're dealing with time traveling and going back and changing the events of history.
But I feel like it's such a better...
It's
feel like
very well done.
I feel like Chrono Trigger was held by the limitations of the systems and what they could do at that time, where Radiant Historia expand upon that. It's a fantastic game.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing game. Great story as well.
Yeah, I think, Gene, you've given the game to me, and I've played like maybe an hour of it, and it's awesome. I'm playing it on the DS. So,
Yep.
What was it originally from?
It was the DS.
It was originally a DS game.
Wow.
They also re-released it for the 3DS, and then they expanded it. It's like the Radiant Historia Complete. I
The
believe.
perfect chronology.
Or Perfect Chronology, which it was probably one of the few re-release games I've seen where
It's a really good improvement instead of just ruining everything.
Cool.
like the story expands further and it makes sense and it wraps it up in a way that makes sense.
And they changed like the artwork. The new artwork is really good for it too.
I like the older artwork better, but
I like the
that's
old artwork too, but
It's
the
not
new artwork's
terrible.
really good.
I mean, it's good, but it's just not. It's not the original. But that could be just be an old man yelling at a cloud.
All right, old man yelling in the cloud.
Okay,
What's up?
Boomer.
What's up for you?
All right, so Boomer here is picking.
Boonhauer?
All right, I'm ready. Okay, go ahead and play that. So, anyways, though, the one that I'm picking is my list of that's a billion.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to cut everything you say out here to just play your next song. So just do what you want to do.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, number 14. Super Castlevania.
What?
Waterfall stage. Super Castlevania, or Super Castlevania, Castlevania 4. It's got an amazing soundtrack. All of the songs in that game are fantastic.
Wow.
Next.
Super Castlevania is SNES thing.
Yes, SNES.
Okay,
Castlevania
so
4.
not as good as Symphony of the Night.
I like it more than Symphony of the Night.
You're a monster.
But
I think
I feel like you can't compare the two because Super Castlevania is just your standard side-scrolling platformer, whereas Castlevania Symphony of the Night introduces more RPG elements. They're two very different games.
Okay.
like they're very different. Where Symphony of the Night, if you fall off a ledge, you don't die. Castlevania 4, you miss your jump, you die.
You did.
But that platformer Castlevania, it's a perfect representative of what Castlevania is when it comes to the Metroidvania style games. Like that is it's very well done platforming, very well done difficult bosses. It's a fantastic game, and the soundtrack to that game is equally great.
Cool. Awesome. All right, last one.
You want me to throw one more on?
Is that where we're at right now?
Yeah.
Gene's
Who's got
out.
anything left?
I'm good. I've got like 9 others, but I'm good. Those are the ones I want to share. The other ones I'm not.
Throw my number 9 in there. Last one.
We got a niner.
Number 9.
9 inches, got it.
I wasn't going to put this one in originally, but the soundtrack's so good in this game. Octopath Traveler, Melancholy. Plays when sad things happen in the game. And
Melancholy, I choose you.
It's really good, and I like it a lot.
We made it.
We did it.
The journey is over.
Yeah.
We did it.
We went through the spooky forest, and then we went to the sad lake. And now we've reached December.
Yes, and December is never sad.
December is never sad, and we're never sad because we're going to listen to some different music this month. We don't know what it's going to be.
Songs that make you hot.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds like a contender.
I don't know. I would say that we should do like a year-end collab of our favorites, but that would be like a decade collab of our favorites.
So you want to listen to the podcast that we do twice a year, the songs that we already listened to, or just like, what are we doing here?
I kind of like that idea.
Fuck no! No! Go do your fucking hermit hole and listen to your same shit over and over again. You gotta do something different.
Oh,
What do we do? Let's brainstorm, man. What are the
All right, video game music.
What does the audience want to
Video
hear?
game music that was released in 2019. How about that? That falls into the end of the year theme. That's new stuff, and you old beard motherfuckers have to listen to something new, and so do I, where I can't pull from a Sega Genesis game.
We already talked about.
I'm old. I hate new things.
We already talked about how nothing new came out this year, and it all sucks.
Well,
I
that
like
sucks
Super
because
Nintendo.
now you have to dig through and find something that doesn't suck.
But let me posit this:
Oh,
let's do 2019 and 2009.
so just 2019 and 2009.
Yeah.
So basically 2009, is that your escape route?
No, well, yeah, I said nothing was good. This
Okay, good. I wanted to clarify there, so when we have like
And also
one
1999.
song, fucking 1999. Okay, if the year ends in a 9 or has a 9 in it, there you go.
1999, yeah. Let's look at the 9s.
1939.
Putting on the rants.
Oh, there you go. That did come out in 1939. But
Yeah, so next step, looking at the year end. I like that idea, Gene. That's really cool. Let's look at the year end. Let's look at the years and look at the years end.
I'm scared.
I only played like 4 new games this year.
That's right.
Well, if only you had access to the internet and free time.
I'm talking about your Zelda game.
Yeah, Breath of the Dick.
That wasn't 2019.
Oh, all right.
Different Zelda game.
Link's Awakening.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, right.
this has been a good show, everybody. I hope everybody's spirits have been
Destroyed.
fulfilled. No, like you gotta hunker down. Like you take in the sad emotions, and you kind of like. There's nothing wrong with like having that sad emotional state and then moving beyond it and pushing forward and saying like, hey, this was important for me, and now I'm going to do something else.
We have greener music podcast pastures ahead of us.
Absolutely.
I feel like sad music serves its purpose in the same way of a toothpick.
I'm done cutting myself tonight, and we're going to listen to some great music.
Right.
Looking forward.
As
the Boss Barrel Game Music Podcast. It's going to be great.
As everybody who has said from 2016 to present, I am done being sad because it's going to be 2027.
I'll never be sad ever again.
I am done building this wall. I am so tired of it.
We better end it here.
Well, that sounds like a great place to hide behind a wall. So my name's Gene Sopher Jr.
Goodbye,
I'm
Gene Sopher Jr.
Collin, Connett, and I am not sad.
This has been Griffin Hoffmann. Not sad, but a little sad because of the cool music we played.
I'm actually crying.
We'll see you next time for some cool end of the year stuff. Thanks, guys. Thanks, listeners. Goodbye.